GA and all its great action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Now here's Harden. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
Ask any player who's the best perimeter defender, they'll all say Drew Holiday.
Well, Drew is elite on that end of the floor. He can force turnovers, disrupt and just damage plays and challenge all the shots. You think you've lost him, and he's right there with you. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. The kick out to Tatum. 6 to shoot. A pass to Porzingis.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
Here's George. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. That's tipped. Stolen by Harden. On the wing, Harden. Back to Westbrook. And here's George for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 5.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking.
Okay. It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Inside. Holiday looking over the floor. Porzingis trying to get free. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And the shot goes down.
Westbrook examining the defense, sees the crack, and explodes right through it.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's White. Great D that time from Leonard.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Celtics foul.
A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
And here's Brown after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Over George. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
To the inside. Paul George with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Second shot opportunity. That one goes in. Leonard's got 5.
Man, again, using those huge hands, Leonard, just great anticipation.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Once again, let's hear it for your Kid Clippers.
Celtics trail by 5. Down low. Pass to Tillman. Brown right side. Outside, Horford. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Here's Tillman. Here's Pritchard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Clippers.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Misses from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Pritchard. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Boston ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
One-on-one here. Powell, no one around him. Ball's knocked loose. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead.
12. The Celtics. 9.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Harden has a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Here's Zubac.
Celtics foul.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Foul on Boston.
Look at Zubac shaking up the defense with a pump fake. That's a savvy move.
And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Holiday inside the line. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Inside. Porzingis can't hit. Clippers leading by 5. The shot by George, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Right side, Holiday. Pass to White. Now Horford. Outside, Holiday. Just 5 on the clock.
And something that Harden continues to work on. Now, that kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Outside, George launches a three.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Back to Tatum. To the wing on the left. Horford has a wide open look. Off target from the wing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
From deep, George. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.